Shalom, giving all praises, honor, and glory unto our Heavenly Father, Yahweh Basham, Yahweh Shai, Basham Rokakadash. And Yahweh is the name of the Heavenly Father's true name, whom the world ignorantly calls God. And Yahweh Shai is the name of the Heavenly Father's Son's true name, whom the world ignorantly calls Jesus Christ. And giving double honors unto the apostles and elders of great most who taught me this truth. And shalom unto the elect. And another breaking news from end time headlines, and I'll go straight to reading it here. It says major fire engulfs Olmeca oil refinery in Tabasco, Mexico. And you see, we told you these elites, ever see, you know, the Davos meetings that they've been going through, and you know that devil Klaus Schwab or whatever his name is, give this warning that there will be a crisis, a poly-crisis, and one that will, take the attention of the masses. And what you are currently seeing is no surprise at all around the world, because this is the plan of the elites to take down, to bring in war, and at the same time take down the energy, infrastructure, the old way of using energy. They want to take down that which is the use of fossil fuel. And you see all around the world and there will be strange news that a refinery has gone down or has gone up in flames. The recent one was in Texas or so. And now, also you see what's happening there in the Middle East. Iran using their missiles to bomb the Saudi Arabia Aramco facilities. They say for UAE, like all those Gulf states and Kuwait which produce oil, they are bombing their facilities. Also, they say that Iran did it, but according to some sources, they are saying it's the Israeli Mossad that are firing missiles upon these places and blaming it upon Iran. But at the same time too, it looks like Iran too is firing upon these Gulf states that host whenever they see that the Americans and the Israelis destroy one of their energy infrastructure, they also retaliate though. So you could see that it's a mix of both the Iranians and the Israelis and the Americans that are attacking these Gulf states refinery as well. So all I'm trying to say is this is going well according to the plan of the elites. The thing is, they want to bring in a new system where energy would be able to be measured, and that's through the use of the what's it called, green energy, using electricity, and when one is using that, they'll be able to to be able to measure the amount of electricity you are using. That's where the MOTB comes in and measures the amount of energy you'll be able to take. They want to control everything from the air, food, water, electricity, everything. So this is it's only making sense that there's this news. So I won't be surprised at all if all other oil refineries in the world also gets sabotaged in this way, because this devil, he has a little time, so he's moving with great wrath. And so I won't be surprised at all. So I'll go to this precept here. This is Micah 2 verses 4. Woe to them that devise, Micah 2 verses 1. Woe to them that devise iniquity and work evil upon their beds when morning is light. They practice it because it is in the power of their hand. Let me see. That is Esau for you. And the Lord is warning them that they woe to them that devise iniquity, because that is all they do. Let me see. They do not sleep unless they do wickedness. This is all that these wicked people, the so-called white man Esau, does, And we are telling you, this is the so-called white man, is the devil. People, they keep on thinking that what we are saying is not true. Well, let me bring it up. This is Proverbs chapter. So lucky, the internet is really slow, so please bear with me. Oh Lord. Okay, this is Proverbs chapter 4. I think it's verse 16. Okay, let me read in this version here. I don't know what version it is. That's why I'm waiting for. Okay, Proverbs 4:16. Now it's decided to. For the yes. The internet in this part of our world, it's not really good, so that's why it's because let's see. It reads Proverbs 4:16. For they sleep not, except they have done mischief, and their sleep is taken away, unless they cause some to fall. You see, for they eat the bread of wickedness, and drink the wine of violence. But the path of the just is the shining light that shineth more and more unto the perfect day. The way of the wicked is as darkness; they know not at what they stumble. Exactly. And so it's just a contrast between the wicked and the righteous. And the righteous, their path is like a shining light. But this Esau, Edom, this is the same. They do not sleep, or they can't sleep unless they've done something extremely wicked, And this is their nature. And their plan is to take down, the oil refineries of the world. You wait and see. Those countries that think that they aren't affected by the, by this Middle East conflict or war, or thinking that because it's only confined to the Levant area or the Middle East, and they wouldn't be affected. Don't be surprised if this devil Esau sends, some false flag agents to start taking down unaffected oil refineries around the world, even in Africa as well. I won't be surprised at all, because in order to bring in this MOTB, there needs to be a true, serious, massive order out of chaos. So I won't be surprised. So I'll read the article here. A fire broke out at the Dos Bocas oil refinery in Mexico, marking the second such incident at the facility since March, according to reporting by Reuters. Mexico State Oil Company Pemex said the blaze occurred at the Olmeca refinery complex in the coastal state of Tabasco. The company indicated that emergency protocols were activated and the situation was brought under control without major disruption to operations. Pemex said the refinery is operating normally following the incident, and added that there were no reported injuries linked to the fire. The company also noted that the cause of the blaze remains under investigation. The latest fire comes just weeks after a separate, more severe incident near the same refinery. You see, in that earlier event, 5 people died after flammable liquid outside the facility ignited. Pemex previously said that oil water had overflowed beyond the refinery's perimeter and caught fire. Due to the heavy rains that caused oily water to overflow outside the Olmeca refinery, the liquid pool subsequently ignited. The company said at the time. The Dos Boscos refinery, one of Mexico's flagship energy projects, has faced a series of operational challenges since its inauguration in 2022. Designed to reduce the country's dependence on imported fuels, the facility has struggled to consistently meet its intended production capacity. Despite these setbacks, Pemex has maintained that the refinery remains a key component of Mexico's energy strategy. The company reiterated after the latest incident that safety systems function as intended and that risks to surrounding communities were minimized. There were no impacts to personnel, the environment, or the surrounding community, Pemex said in previous statement about a separate fire at the site. Authorities are continuing to review the circumstances surrounding the most recent blaze. So that ends it for this. And so it's 2 Timothy 3 verses 1. This know also that in the last days perilous times shall come. So this is just the beginning of the order out of chaos. Continue to see more false flags such as this happening all over the world, and the total collapse of society. And so that is it for today's lesson. I give all praises, honor, and glory to Yahweh Ba'asham, Yahushua Ba'asham, Shalom.